Hello, good evening and welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Fox, here on the panel. It's a one and only Fox and a very, very happy Bridgeman.
Hello, guys. Evening.
So can I say a huge good evening to you guys in the panel? Massive good evening to the boys in the lobby and to all the Rangers fans listening in all over the world. Good evening. Welcome to Rangers Radio. And you're right, Oxter. I'm a very happy man.
Very, very happy. What about you, Fox? Any adventures today, mate?
No adventures for me. I just had a thoroughly good, entertaining day. Yes.
Positive, nothing happened to you?
Nothing but joy today. Reading the forums and the happy mood that people are in, and watched a bit of the game again today. Thoroughly enjoyable.
How come you can get 2-1 results and you get such away from home, Bridge, and you get such mixed reactions?
Yeah. I don't know. You've heard me saying it. How I feel in a European game. I feel. How can I say this? It's like you're way up there. That's what it feels like. You're way up there. You're way above the mediocrity of our league, and it's like an escape. At least you're up there and you're seeing how other teams can play against you, and you're getting good games. And 99 times out of 100. Our games have been very good in Europe, and we've had good performances. Okay, we've lost a few, but my goodness gracious, we actually make it up, and you can see the difference in the players because they've stepped up that other level, and some of them 2 levels. And just an example, that young boy Brandon Barker, my God Almighty, he had a fantastic game for himself last night. So it's all there, and that's the way I feel. That's the way I watch my team, and that's what I want. And I pray that's what they're going to do when they come back down to earth again and play in the league. Can they just play like that? But, Hearts showed us we can't do it sometimes.
I'd agree with you, Bridge.
Sometimes you don't watch a game of football, Fox. Everybody's got 10 men behind the ball. And
yeah.
I know. It's 2 different theatres of action, isn't it?
Look what he's done there. Armed Forces Remembrance, and he's got the 2. You know what I mean? He's getting back to his war days.
Well, we were like soldiers last night fighting on the front line, mate. Defended valiantly and attacked with purpose.
Wow.
I must admit, last night took an awful lot out of me, mate. I don't think my stomach's been in so many notes for years when we were battling to keep the ball out the net in the last couple of minutes. I, for one, never gave as much hope there. The first one to admit it, I thought that we maybe just be outclassed, but was hoping that we would at least put up a good show. And to my great surprise, we more than surpassed that, and we were absolutely tremendous.
Into the Valley of Death, Road to 600. Brilliant.
Action. What was that? Action in 2. What was it you said right at the start? Action in 2 campaigns.
The man's brilliant. He's got it all, that boy. And he's had a really good day, so otherwise he'd be right cranky,
Look, you don't want me to remember what I said, do you? I speak directly for the heart. I don't have a script or anything.
No, but you're absolutely 100% correct, Fox. That's what it's like for me. I can't explain it. It's been like that all my life when I've watched them from way back. I think the first European game I really remember is Inter Milan at Ibrox, and the snow was piled up to the sides, and then Roger Hines had a smashing shot. I think Forrest managed to. The ball broke for the goalkeeper and he put it in the net. And that was just wonderful. And I've never stopped loving European football since it. Because he seemed to rise up there. Don't get me wrong, I've been to some games where we just didn't appear properly, But it's been fantastic. It gives me a great feeling, that wonderful feeling. I'm sure all the boys in the lobby feel the same way. You'd probably do yourself, Oxford, yeah.
I really enjoyed the match last night. I thought that the first 10-15 minutes, there wasn't a lot happened, but we were pretty comfortable. Then they come into a wee bit more, and their player had a fabulous header. I mean, that was the technique in that. It hit the post like a rocket, Fox.
Tremendous header. Mark Gately would have been proud of that header and the power that was in it.
DJ would have been proud of it.
Rosewell pulled back his head and put his neck muscles right through it, and flew off the top of his head like a rocket. Alan McGregor was rooted to the spot.
And then they go, and I was saying it's a mistake for Ryan Jack, or is he trying to do the right thing, Bridgman?
Oh, I think a mistake. I think he rushed it. I think if he'd given himself that, if he could, another wee half a yard, and he could have easily have chipped it over the guy, and Barker could have ran onto it. But he was trying to thread it through there, and the guy read it. No, nothing to do with anything other than just a slight. To me, it was a mistake by Ryan Jack. The guy did really, really well to read that one. And then he held it, and hardly any lift, hardly any backlift. My God, it was travelling a million mile an hour. I thought, I've got no complaints about that goal other than our own, shall we say, our own boys. What a fantastic finish that boy did. What a fantastic finish.
And then you're thinking, but Fox, they've got the goal just a few minutes before half time. Oh, it doesn't look good. But as soon as they got the goal, we just seem to, I don't know, up our tempo, change our shape, whatever we done. We got a corner kick, we hit the bar, we started playing well. And then we scored an absolutely wonderful goal. Started with Big Helander playing the ball into Ryan Kent. A great wee pass. And hey, as you asked me today, Fox, what was Big Barisic staying up there?
You know. Look, if you go back to the Ryan Jack so-called mistake, but playing risk and reward football for me, we try and pass it out for the back. Sometimes the pass doesn't get there and teams counter on us and threaten us. But without that risk and reward, we wouldn't have got our first goal because we played the exact same way, keeping control of the ball, passing it from one side to the other, and then the ball into Ryan Kent, as you say, in the flick round the corner, and the rest is history. But this is what you're going to get out of Rangers this season, I think. That we will make what people term as mistakes when that pass goes missing. But I think we'll benefit far more with the attacking play we have by having control of the ball. And last night showed for me that we're worthy of being in that group. We can compete in that group and we can take points in that group. So a big bonus for us.
The ball for Barisic, I've heard that on the BT commentary. Stephen Smith says he just can't tell you how good a pass that is. He didn't have a bad left foot himself, but just, I don't like to use the world class, but I think if that ball had been done in a world tournament, Bridge, people would be talking about it. Because it was an absolutely fabulous pass.
I mean, I think Foxy highlighted it a wee bit yesterday, and like Jimmy, I sat and watched the game again this morning, and I can tell you that ball did start from Tavernier.
I had to go to my work, all right?
I know, but I was watching it again, and the ball came across from the right over to Golston to Helander, as they do, passing it back, and the next thing he let that quite a long ball up the park, straight into Ryan Kent's feet, and he just flicked it around the corner. And oh my God, what a pass! Must have travelled about 40 yards before that Barisic kicked it. Marvellous, just fantastic move. Maybe about 5 or 6 passes there involved. And what a finish! What a finish! And by the way, he done that one for the header to Morelos. What a wonderful cross there as well. So he's hitting a bit of form.
And then, well, we got the goal, half time, one each. Absolutely delighted. Let's get the music. And then we come out in the second half, and I've got to say, some of our one-touch passing and movement would be some of the best football I've seen us play in Europe ever against a team. We're not playing against minnows. We had them chasing shadows for about 20 minutes. Fox.
Aye, we controlled the game from after we started the second half, right up to about 75 minutes, as I was saying last night. We were in control of the game. They weren't threatening us. We were more likely to score than them. And as you say, we had a couple of wee half chances. Morelos' header, I thought the ball was just slightly behind him when he arrives, but he still gets a powerful header in. I don't think he had the chance to direct it any other way. He just wanted to get it on target. Keeper made a great save. But that was fine viewing last night.
Yeah, 100%.
I think we've all enjoyed it. So it'll be great to get people's thoughts now that they've had time to digest it. And the number is, Bridge?
The number is 0141 356 1972.
Where else can you join us, Fox?
You can join us on Skype at rangersradio.online and we'll bring you into the call. My mate will bring you into the call.
What mate's that?
You make your name?
School Blue.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was one of the imaginary friends.
Aye, you know.
Oh, I've got a few of them.
You know. Anyway, right off for rank, we've been joined by JFK, who's been sitting patiently, I think, just waiting by the phone.
Evening, my good friends. Hi, Ox, yeah.
How are we doing?
Oh, hi, Yoka.
Hi, Yoka. Hi, Bridgeman. Hi, Fox. And Old School Blue in the back. Still feeling good tonight. A bit cold, though, but I'm warmed up now. Spent a lovely day in the house today. While you were making the wheels of industry going, I was making the cups of tea, watching the game. In the interest of Rangers radio journalism, of course. All again.
I really appreciate it.
Well said, Jimmy.
And viewing it for a second time where I was able to rewind and pause it and things like that, it was very, very enjoyable. So I'm still in the same frame of mind I was last night. It was a fantastic performance by a fantastic Glasgow Rangers team last night. So we heard your dulcet tones here, guys, and there's nothing that I can disagree with.
That 20-minute spell, JFK, in the second half, maybe even a wee bit longer than that, but some of the football we played and we passed it about, we took it to we made them move. It was excellent to watch.
Yeah, I said that last night. There was that one particular passing movement. I think it was 9, 10, 11 passes, and it was just short, sharp, crisp. Everybody knew what they were doing, interchanging passes, and it was beautiful to watch. You know, Stephen Davis is a fantastic
brilliant
player in there, mate. You know, so I've got to agree with you. You know, we looked like a real, and I'm not saying we're no, obviously, but we looked like a real European team in some of our passing play last night. Absolutely wonderful.
You hear we've been joined by caller. Evening, caller.
Good evening. How are you?
Oh, it's James.
Is that Jimmy Paisley?
No.
Yeah, sorry I missed you at the Hamilton game. I just got too late.
Well, what's done's done, mate. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd just like to thank Rangers, because I went to the main reception and I said I was from Tennessee and they gave me a ticket for the Sandy Jardine stand. I was in the front row. So it was a fantastic
seat. Try that one on Sunday, JFK.
Can you give me a Tennessee accent?
No, but you just need to sing the song. I was waltzing with my darling to the Tennessee Walls. They'll let you in.
If I try to do a Tennessee accent, they'll probably think, yeah, you're from Australia. I'm rubbish at that. I've been going to Belfast for 30 odd years and I still can't do an Irish accent. So I've no chance. James, you'll need to teach me. James, it was me that was meant to meet you that day and I hung on as long as I could, pal. I must have missed you with seconds, mate. And I couldn't. By the time I walked round to where my seat is, the teams were just coming out. So I'm sorry that I missed you, but I was there dead on 2 o'clock and I was there. Bridgeman and a couple of other guys, we stood with me, waited, but at 2:45 we had to go in, mate, and I'm just sorry that I missed you, but at least
it ends well, innit?
Of course, it ended well for you, pal, and you enjoyed the game.
James, Rangers radio boys up at the bistro said to JFK, go and get James, go and get him. He said, no, I'm going to my seat. There you go, that's what he said. I'm only joking.
That's okay. I was late. Next time I'll be early, and I hope to be back next year. I don't know if I'll get a ticket for Rangers Radio, but I'll be back next year, hopefully, and I'll be there in time. It was just the traffic.
I'm sure we will help you, mate, like we've done this year.
It might have been a good shout, James, if your number was passed on to me and vice versa, because I was the one with the ticket, but I wasn't given your number, my friend. So if you'd have called me when I was walking along,
somebody was ill that day, weren't they? Somebody was ill, never made it.
Somebody was ill that day. I beg your pardon. But anyway, all's well that ends well, mate. You got in and you saw the Teddies.
Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy it, James?
Yeah, it was a good game. Good. It was good to be at Ibrox first time in years, and good to be top of the league. I went at the right time. It was one. We got to top of the league that day, and so it was really, really good. And I just wanted to say that I made the point about Barisic. I'd give him time. I think he was homesick or something, but give players a bit of time and they'll come through, some of them. But he's doing well. But it was a good day. Good day to. I actually got photographed with Gordon Smith after, by the way. He was passing by and I got a selfie with him. Gordon Smith, the Rangers, ex-Rangers player. Gordon Smith. So
does he still do some work for the Rangers, Fox? Yeah,
he goes to the games, mate. Did you say him Smith must score?
No, but
he's a nice guy.
And there was
a pleasure of meeting him a few times over the years. I've not changed a lot. A decent fella.
And also, when I was passing by, the guy was selling the donuts. Gave 2-3 bags of donuts to this lady in a wheelchair, and so that was very nice. But I gave away your fridge sticker to her, so I'm afraid I've not got any now.
Well,
maybe next year.
Well, thanks very much, James.
If GFK knew there was 2 bags of donuts, they'd be there at half time.
Only 2. Only 2. James, you're a cheapskate if you only brought me 2 bags.
No,
I love it.
The fridge magnets are gone, but I'll get them for next year, and I'll bring you a few. And this time,
how much did you get for them?
What?
How much did you get for them fridge magnets?
How much? No, I bought them just for I gave them to the family and friends.
Right, okay. What do you?
I'll be expecting some more. Mrs. Butterbean's away, so she always brings me back a nice magnet. She's away this new, Mrs. Butterbean. So.
But anyway, my battery's low, but I'll call in again.
Right, mate. But, yeah, you take it easy.
Okay. Take care. I'll see you.
Well done, James. Cheers, pal.
James. Thank you. Bye.
We'll be joined by another caller. Evening, caller.
Hi, how you doing, Bears? It's Ronnie here.
How you doing, Ronnie?
No bad, Ox. I'm phoning up because I'm absolutely ecstatic. What about that last night, guys? You know, that was what anybody else watching that. That's like Barcelona, wasn't it? That you were watching. Some of the passing moves we made were outstanding.
Particularly that
back to front. Back to front, you know.
Fox, in you come.
Aye, it was terrific watch, wasn't it, James? Absolutely. Oh, Ronnie is Ronnie. Sorry, Ronnie. Aye. Some of the best football we've seen in an away tie for me in a long, long time. And the players rose to the challenge, and every one of them played well, I thought.
Absolutely.
Bridge, in you come.
No, I was just saying absolutely what Fox is saying is absolutely correct for me. And you know, we've got 3 games we've got to play. 2 of them will be at home, 1 away. Now the 1 away is at Feyenoord, isn't it? Feyenoord we play away. So we've got a really, really good chance here, guys. Really good chance. An opportunity could be knocking for us to get through into the next round, and that will be unbelievable if we do it. Unbelievable. Seriously. I'm so pleased for him, and I'm so proud to be a Ranger. Seriously, it was just great to watch. Great.
Absolutely. Sorry, can I come in there, Ox, again? I was watching it like in the second half. I thought some of the football we played was absolutely out of this world. You know, the passing moves from back to front. 1-1-1, and then it was ending up with Morelos or whoever getting a shot at goal. See, if that was Barcelona or somebody, it was playing there, we'd all be raving about it.
That first goal, Ronnie, that the ball that Barisic put in, I said earlier on the night, if that had been in the World Cup, people would have been saying, and it was an unbelievable. The way.
Well, he got into the top 17 players in Europa League this week. I thought that one pass alone, never mind his second one where Morelos, the keeper saved his header. His second one was just as good, but his first one alone, where it got to Morelos, he's bang on his feet. He didn't even need to change his stride. Messi would have been proud of that after Iniesta or somebody,
There's a young Scots lad playing in Liverpool at the moment, our boy Robertson at left back, and he is one of his strengths is these good crosses, and I've never seen him putting in 2 crosses like I saw there last night for Barisic. They were just wonderful stuff. I mean, top notch.
It's unusual to get one in a game. Never mind it. The man put out 2 of them, exact same pinpoint. He put it smack on the back, right onto Morelos' toe, running into the box. And it was going at pace. Morelos is running into the box at pace, yet he still put it right on his toe. And then the second one, he put it right in his forehead, running in at pace again. You can't buy that skill. And
I was sitting, guys, I was watching it, and Barisic was going to take the free kick. And I'm thinking to myself, Wani is go and get the ball and walk it back 2 yards, maybe get 2.5 yards back a bit, because it was a bit too near, wasn't it? And it was really tough to get it done.
A bit too tight, wasn't it?
If they could have cheated and went back the way a wee bit, it would have made a big difference, I think,
I don't know, that free kick, I don't know, I'd have just put the laces through it when you're that close and go for the old Irish one, a ricochet. JFG.
I was hoping they would chip it to the far post, to be honest.
I know, I mean, I'd have just woof, as you say. Who said that? That was a supporter called Arthur Monford. That's what the guys are calling me. Do you know that? That skipper's got them all calling me Arthur Monford now.
That's because of the jackets you wear.
Well, see, you're as bad as them.
All the stramashes you get into.
I've not been in a stramash for a while, mate. I must admit.
Wait till next Saturday.
That could be carnage right enough, aye.
What else do you notice about that goal? About Morelos? I think not just the touch, mate.
Touch.
In the lead up to the goal, he done what he hasn't been doing apart to the start of this season is he's peeling away for the defender instead of running alongside him. He's not doing it.
Fox? Who do you think showed him up?
Maybe Jermaine Defoe, but even at corners now, he's no in the mix. He's either at the back, he's at the back post looking for the ball being long or a flick on, and it's another dimension of his game where he's finding room for himself, and I do think it's Defoe that's teaching him that.
Fabulous goal.
But they 2 passes to Brezzi. No, he bend the ball 60 yards for the wing. Well, we'd expect something like that for Laudrup or that, but the days are going, where you get players like Laudrup and that cutting about. But for a full-back to be doing something like that, to be bending the ball over 60 yards, right onto the person's feet and onto his head, I don't think we'll ever see that very often.
His confidence is getting sky high at the moment, isn't it? Because he's got a lot of players supporting him, and I love the way the whole left side of our team is, to all intents and purposes, set for on that left-sided team. They've got they play left foot. Their strongest foot is their left foot, and you can see some of the passes they put together, and hopefully their confidence will go. And I look brilliant. Really, really good. Really good.
I thought Kamara wasn't supporting him enough in the first 15 minutes. I was balling at the screen in the first 15 minutes. He was getting isolated a lot of times. I thought as well. But once they obviously settled down after that, I thought it was only one team in it.
They did come in the last 10 minutes, but apart from that, I actually thought we deserved to win. Actually did. Fox, you had a Kamara start today, didn't you?
I read in one of the forums that out of 56 passes last night, he completed 55. Although he did get caught in the ball a couple of times, but that's quite a good start, isn't it?
Well, maybe for you, I'd have been looking for one more, to be honest with you.
But you know, that's a good start.
Good start, isn't it?
Yeah. If we've got a midfielder that can complete 55 out of 56 passes, my God, that's amazing.
I'm here.
Amazing. I'm here. Those days have all gone when you played 10 against 5.
It'll be pulled.
Dead easy when you're playing against less numbers.
Dominoes,
aye. But no, I was fun. We're not still as high as a kite on about it, but it was just fantastic. I mean, great to be a Ranger.
Anyway, guys, can I give you a wee comment and then I'm going to go? It makes last night's performance. It makes me more frustrated as well when we look into the last game. How we threw it away. You know, we should actually be running away with that group now. And in real terms, you know, and I think the rest of the managers in that group that we've played, well, we've played the three of them now, they will turn around and say that Rangers are the best team in that group.
You know, I would agree with that, honest. We could have been sitting with 9 points.
Aye, the three-day managers, and I bet the young boys manager is turning around and saying, how the hell did we steal that? You know, how did we win that game against Rangers? You know, they absolutely battered us and we won it. You know, and then Feyenoord will be saying, how did we get that out of 1-0? And then we go and do the exact same to Porto away from home. You know, and their patch. You know, every one of the managers have turned around saying, how are Rangers second? You know, they should be well clear. You know, and it's just down to a wee bit of luck and that wee bit of extra luck. You know, because we were doing everything right on the pitch. Last night we were doing everything right on the pitch. We just couldn't do it. You know, they get the ball and bust that net. But every other manager, I reckon, is going to be sitting there the night and saying, Rangers are the best team in that group. And they'll all be expecting us to win the next 2 games at home. I don't know what you guys think about that.
I wouldn't argue with you it's not up to so far, but I don't think it's a foregone conclusion and we're going to take, we'll necessarily roll Porter or Ibrox. That's going to be another tense and interesting night. Fox?
Aye, I'd agree. We've shown up well in the first 3 games, played very well, but we're only halfway through the qualifying group and there's a lot of twists and turns to come yet. We could come really good, and if we win our 2 home games, I think we're there. But very tough opposition. There's not a lot between the four teams in that group, and we are competing very, very well, and I'm more than happy with that.
JFK?
I can't argue with that. I mean, I know we're buoyant and we're happy and we're ecstatic with the performance last night, but I'm the same as Ronnie, and I said that before. I mean, the young boys of Bern game was one that we slipped up there. We could have been even a point in the game. You know, we could have been sitting there 5 points. You know, and for me, I've always said 9 will take us through. So we're not going to rest on our laurels, but I mean, we're very, very capable, more than capable of being anybody at Ibrox. It will be a fascinating night. You know, what we need to do the next 2 games, we need to make sure we'll get some sort of leverage cushion, whatever way you want, getting into the last game against young boys of Bern at Ibrox, and hopefully that game that night can qualify us for the last 32. So I'm confident that we can do it. I mean, we've got bigger games coming up in the next couple of weeks before we play Porto. So again, so cup games and league games. So we'll need to concentrate on them now, obviously.
Am I right in thinking, guys? If we beat Porto at home, we would only need a point out the next 2 games.
No, I don't know about that.
No, because
depends. Feyenoord
could beat young boys and they'd be sitting with 6. You know.
Yeah. But if they drew, if Feyenoord and young boys draw, and we beat.
Oh yes, if you're bringing it in now, then you're right. You're right.
Aye. You know, am I right? We only need a point in the next game. if we beat
depending upon the results of the other
because
game.
Feyenoord are basically out of the picture.
I don't think we can think like that. I think what we've got to do is we've got to just look at what we can do ourselves and make sure that we win the 2 games at Ibrox and then we're qualified. We shouldn't be defending.
They're only 1 point behind us, pal.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was just going to say. But you know, the group's very aye.
Each of us had one game each up to last night.
6-4-4-3. That's what it is as it stands. 6-4-4-3.
Yep. Young Boys have got 6 points.
Aye.
Us and Porto have got 4, and Feyenoord have got 3. I think they're.
So if we beat Porto and Feyenoord and Young Boys draw, it takes Young Boys to 7.
That's what I'm saying. You can build it up like that. Yeah, absolutely.
I know what you're saying, Ronnie. But I've spots and maybes now. But for me, it's not a scenario that I'm even contemplating. I'm just.
You get if we beat Porto, you see what happens. The other results will really see where we're sitting. If we beat Porto, there is a chance at one point could take it through. It's a possibility.
Of course, yeah, absolutely.
Right, Ronnie.
Right, guys. Thanks for your times, and it was a pleasure to speak to you again.
Cheers,
well done, Ronnie.
I'll speak to you again sometime sooner. Right, cheers, guys.
Bud.
Cheers, pal.
You need to remember we were in a similar situation last year and we failed to make it. So, I don't think it's healthy to look too far ahead like that. There's three tough games to go, and it'll depend on how well we stand up and play, whether we get there or no.
The Feyenoord game will take care of itself, Fox. I think you agree with me that the 2 games that Ibrox have got left is win games. We're more than capable of winning them, and that's what we should be concentrating. No saying that we would take a defeat against Feyenoord. Whatever we get in Feyenoord, if we got a draw, it'd be a bonus. But the 2 home games, we can't ask for any more than 2 home games, and to qualify for the last 32 in the Europa League. I think that's what they should be gunning for. See what happens in the next round of games, and then we'll take it for there.
We're playing teams that can still be in the mix, and they're no mugs, you know.
No, correct. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the Young Boys no go to Porto and only get beat 2-1.
Yep.
Well, they were drawn at one time as well, I think. So it's a pretty level group at the moment. So here's hoping we can just turn it on that wee bit of extra magic at Ibrox and win more 2 games there.
Well, the manager's saw his team playing really well, and he's very happy. And I think he's been quite happy, to be honest. Apart from we lost 2 goals against Young Boys. If we'd have got a draw there, I'm sure he'd been happier, or even won it. But I think he's quite happy with the team's going, and the form's good in Europe. Our form's good, so really big challenge. Porto coming to Ibrox. Yeah. We have to be that Ibrox. Fortress Ibrox, please. Fortress Ibrox.
Aye, but I'm not wanting to put a damper, but let's not get carried away. I mean, look at us all here on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. The way we were feeling after the Hearts game, you know.
You're allowed to have a wee bit.
No, but I'm the one for getting carried away. I'm like Fox. There's a lot of football to be played here.
Aye, but you can still allowed to have a if buts and maybes.
Well, if buts and maybe don't win nothing. That's been not my philosophy in life, you know. It is what it is, but you know, we can all romance about things.
I predicted we'd take 18 points out of the next 6 league games. I got that right.
Well, if you do that, I'll give you £100 then, yeah.
Oh!
That's like...
Go on yourself, Jimmy.
That's what I've done. Before the Hearts game, I said we'd take 18 points out of the next 18. They're up 2 the first game.
Yeah, exactly.
We're all wrong with our thing. Maybe Young Boys have got 5 according to this, but that's not right, is it?
No, you're looking at the goal difference, Jimmy. The points are in black in the lobby.
Oh, sure they are, aye.
See?
Oh, we're on the lobby now,
Is that black or a dark grey in case people are listening?
Dark grey.
I said 6-4-3. Just don't you be... Oh... I'm going to get Martha Monford, Jake, on to come and chat your door.
I'll tell you what, when you see you with that on, it's a true statement. You should never throw anything away.
Brilliant. I'll give you that one.
I'm surprised it still fits you.
Hey, you just be careful, because I've turned up with my Arthur Montfort jacket on and my kilt. Look at somebody's done there. That's terrible.
That's brilliant.
Oh, brilliant. JFK Montfort.
You look like George Bush there.
JFK, you'll be happy with that.
No, it's not my ears.
You'll be happy with that. You've slimmed down a bit.
I'm the original Slim Jim. Well done, a 10 for that, pal. I'll give you that.
Who was that? Blue Blood?
That was
Blue Blood, aye. By the way, he's quite bad, that Blue Blood. He's quite bad.
One of the best. Well done, pal. I like that.
He just messaged me, sorry, apologise, he struggled to find a colour photo of you.
I'll be having words with him soon.
Oh, that was good. That was a good cheat.
I've got to give him that.
Yeah, we were nothing on here.
Definitely no. The man, I remember I put the man Keely on for Big Al, so good. I like that. Well done.
The man Keely, what you like? Yeah, it's shocker.
Just quickly, when you think of the way McPherson and Arthur Montfort, they commentated on the games, done the interviews, and the programmes are successful. We'll get 300 people doing it, and sometimes the coverage is worse.
Really, JFK looks like George Bush.
Ah, you do.
You do.
George W.
Oh, dearie me. I've never been called a Bush before, but we called the other one.
There is a slight resemblance there, Jimmy. Have a look at it.
I got a snapshot of that JFK, get it printed.
Voila.
Can I just say that you're not doing much good here? It's the radio we're on. The rest of the listeners can't see what we're talking about.
Well, as soon as I realise how ugly I am if I look like George Bush Fox. I'm trying to portray myself like
Poor man says more like Kate Bush.
Aye. Anyway, I like that, pal.
Keep away from us. Keep away from us, Fox. There's too many lines here. Right, so fantastic performance. Great result, and we'll see what it takes. As the Portal game will get parked, we'll get a semi-final before that. We'll get 2 big league games, and this season's just building up in there slowly, but it just keeps building and building. And I've just got a feeling something special is going to happen, Bridge.
Oh, please, yes. I think every Ranger on here, for sure, and everyone listening in, that's what we would desperately love to see, something happening for us, more in a very positive vein as well. And by the way, I have to say I was delighted to see Liverpool winning that case about their strips contract between New Balance and Nike. And they got to the court, into court, and they won it in court. So that Rangers might be able to use that in some way.
I don't think there's anything there for us, Bridge.
No, I'm just saying that there's somebody else there. Newcastle won theirs as well.
And they had a case with them with this. It was today with a story in the paper, but I don't think our case and the Liverpool case.
Well, I was hopeful there for a minute. I was hopeful.
Sorry, mate.
Oh, you're okay.
Sorry, mate. But Barisic. I'm going to talk about Barisic first to Fox and then GFK. We were scathing of Barisic. Some people Bridge stuck up for him, but maybe some of the things I've accused Ojo with lack of heart and maybe desire. I don't know. The transformation in the last few weeks has just been spectacular. Fox.
Well, I think he's actually admitted himself that he wasn't playing very well. He put it down to not having a pre-season So maybe it's correct, but I think some players take some time to settle in. And he's going through a fine bit of form just now, and I just hope he keeps it up, because that's the player we thought we were getting when we bought him, but he's only surfaced in the last 5 or 6 games to be the player we were expecting.
JFK.
I mean, I've got to put my hands up and say I was quite scathing her. Barisic, I just didn't think he was going to cut it. When he first came, I thought he was a revelation, but he just fell out the picture there as Fox. He's admitted himself, that obviously things weren't going the way he wanted them to go, and whatever's happened behind the scenes, whoever spoke to him, sat him down, he's shown what a player, That one ball last night to Fred was world class. I said that last night. But he's got to do it every week for the Yorkshire, We're too long in the tooth. We're spoilt with success the other years. Since 2012, they kicked us in the so we want to get back, and a player like Borner's got to show us what he can do every week. Every big game. Because for us, you, me and all the guys here and the lasses here, every game is a big game for Rangers.
Yeah.
No matter who it is, so he goes to show that every week.
You sort of stuck. I don't know, stuck up for him, but you've seen something, Bridget. A lot as well.
Yeah, I have to admit it. I always said that he got a lot of class the way he played, and when he played against us, it was just stunning to watch him. Stunning, he was brilliant. I thought he was absolutely brilliant, and for someone to perform like that, and all of a sudden, for to all intents and purposes, lose his game, because that's what he looked like he was doing. He lost his game, and I think it was, personally, obviously speaking from a different source at the moment, or a different space at the moment, I think it's all been down to injuries and unfitness, and I think he's not. As Jimmy just said there, he never got a pre-season, and if you don't got a pre-season behind you, even though you've been playing international stuff, if you don't got a pre-season behind you, you're going to fall away, and it takes the best part of 7 weeks, 7 to 8 weeks to catch up, and that's the truth. So anybody who you see playing, coming in and starting to get a whole new season, and the whole team is quite slow, and nearly always quite slow to get off the mark. But if one person hasn't had a pre-season at all, and says he's fit, and that's a big thing, says that he's fit, it's not going to happen for him. He just got the ball away. And that's what's happened to that boy. I believe it sincerely. It's just been fitness. Because all he's doing now, he's getting his fitness back. He's got his fitness back, should I say. He's starting to get a bit of form, and he just needs to get the confidence back up there again, because he's just get sky high at the moment, I would imagine. Just keep it high, keep the confidence high. He'll be a world-class player, to be honest. I think he'll be a world-class player. That's what I think.
Was the turning point for him the crunching tackle in the Feyenoord game, when the ball eventually ended up with Ojo, and Ojo scored? The fans get right behind him after that, and
could have been the goal at Spurn as well, Fox.
Could be, aye. Could be.
I think he's scoring goals. He's making great passes, and he's a good tackle. Most of his tackles, unfortunately, or most of it, is to do with when he's defending on his heels, because the ball's most of the times going over our heads. The way we get played in Scotland, if he can defend running onto the ball, facing up to the man, he can get his tackles in, even if it's only a wee nick and put out of the park, things like that. But when you're on your heels, trying to dive backwards to head a ball, and you're getting bumped and barged, it's very difficult. And that's what I sincerely believe that's what's happened to him. You watch him when he's going forward, like last night was just a prime example of how good that boy can be. He gets in there, he can see the places, see the spaces. Somebody feeds it, and away he goes like a whirlwind. And that's 2 absolutely stunning crosses into the box. Absolutely stunning last night. World-class stuff.
See, if that goal was scored against us, do you think we'd have been blaming Goldson when the guy in the middle never got to it?
Aye.
No, I've said this before. Remember when Helander, one of the times Helander was, I think it was against Livingston, and he looked as if he was pulling a caravan at the time, And I said that then. It's really, really difficult. When you got caught in the turn and you're trying to run, you're not going to get the pace. You need to be on your toes to be able to get that wee bit of pace. And that boy ran past him. A big fella ran past him. But he managed to pull him down nearly gave a penalty away and so on and so forth. But really and truly, I think Barisic is just, I think he's superb. And we need to keep him. We need to nurse him, keep him going, get his confidence, build his confidence for him if he needs it. Pay him a lot of money.
Put it this way, Bridge, if he does leave us, there'll be a major transfer involved, and that's more quality or more, if you like, value we'll put into the squad, JFK, that wasn't there this time last year.
Of course, you know, but I mean, when we brought him in for the money that we did, you know, we saw what he was like when he played against us. So, what kind of value would you put on him? I mean, before these last 2 or 3 games, you'd have probably put we were lucky to get our money back on him. But if he performs like that every week, Oxshire, then that's what we're looking for. As I say, we've been spoilt over the years with some of the world-class players that have had at Ibrox. If he performs like that, then the sky's the limit for the man himself. What would we be talking about, £10 million for him? I don't know. But he can't just turn up against Porto and then Sunday against Motherwell. And then
the scouts will watch.
Aye, I know that. But every player's got their price. But you need to be playing consistently well. You know, what Fred's been doing the last few weeks has been phenomenal. He was outstanding last night again. So, I mean, there'll be players, there'll be scouts not looking at him, but Borna's got to get up to that level that we all know he's got. And if he does that week in and week out, then the sky's the limit. If somebody comes calling and says, we want to offer 20 million for him, well, would we accept it? I don't know. But he needs to be doing that every week. I don't want him to be a big-time player. Big-time players are no good to Rangers. I want a Rangers player who plays well for my team every single week. So they use turning up for the big games. You know, so he's got to turn it on against Motherwell on Sunday, and then Ross County on Wednesday, and then follow that against Watery Farts in the Sunday League Cup semi, mate.
Fair comment, mate. You've got to earn your stripes in some respects, you know. But
I hate that bit, Ox. See this talky what players are worth, mate. What could we sell him for? It's a thing that's come into the game in the last couple of years. But he's a Rangers player, and as long as he stays a Rangers player, I will adore any Rangers player. But once they're sold, I just forget about them because I only bother about people that want to play for them.
Yeah.
You know? The point I'm trying to make, Fox, is no for selling, is that where we were and the quality that's been built up in 18 months is frightening.
That was
the assets. Tav was by far their biggest asset. He was in front of Ryan Jack and maybe even Morelos 18 months ago as an asset for our team or a star of the squad. Now, what have we got to do? We've got Tav's was captain, and there's guys went past him, and Ryan Jack and Stephen Davis, Morelos himself. You've got Ryan Kent, maybe Hollander and Golson, and we didn't see it coming, and it's been done in relatively quick time. Now, I know we're all craving success, but it's the transfer windows, Bridge, and how we've improved is remarkable.
I think our manager's done such a really good job with his team and the scouts, whatever scouts he's got. And Mark Allen's come in and complimented it all. And the boys that we've got there, they really are at least doubled in value, the boys that we've got. Some of them that have never made it have been shipped out of the squad. And I mean, people like Grezda, who was supposed to be a very good player. And unfortunately, up to now, he hasn't made it. But the other two Croatians are doing quite well. You've got young Katic and Borna. My goodness gracious. If we can get Katic to be a true centre-half in the greatest sense of the word, then there you've got a really good pairing, if you follow what I mean, because you've got a boy with a height, a lot of height, and Katic able to play on the right-hand side, and then you've got two guys to work with him as well, Goldson and Edmondson. And Jesus, we've got tremendous centre-backs, really and truly. We just need them to hit their form, and it would allow the manager to shift them around and make sure they all get games, plenty of games during the season, because that's what we really need. I was so delighted with Helander last night. I thought Helander and Barisic were outstanding.
They looked like an experienced pro, JFK, didn't he, Helander? You're right, JFK. You with us? Fox. He looked like an experienced pro last night, Helander.
Helander's most game time has been in the European games, and he's been brought in for the experience he's got and his reading of the game, and he's proved worthy in the European games so far. He's been about the block. I think he played, was it Italy he played in? So he's played against top class players, and to hold a place down in an Italian side, you've got to be pretty decent, I think, you know.
I think, can I just come in a minute, Ox, there? I think you're seeing with Helander is his fitness is up, and he needs probably the best part of another half a dozen games, and you'll see what he was in his prime, what he was like when he was playing Italian football. I don't think he played a lot of games in the last, before he came to the Rangers there. So I think he's a shortage of games, let's put it that way. And the manager needs to make sure he gets the games, because I think he's a superb centre-half with a left foot on. It was a wee wand at the moment. It's a wee wand. Marvellous pass last night. We saw a different class.
Oh, just out of this world. But I don't want to go on about it constantly, but out of this world, unbelievable pass. Right, where are we? That was Barisic, and deserves all the plaudits. And Helander. But how comfortable it is when he's playing next to the left back bridge. He can make that pass into Kent because it's on his natural fit.
Yeah. I've said this, people may be fed up listening to me saying it. When you've got the balance, if you get balance and you've got people playing the one side who are natural on that side, then you can play different types of passes to them with confidence, and things can happen. And we saw it last night, how it can happen. If you're, no offence to anyone, but if you've got a guy who plays right back playing at left back and you expect him to clear the ball, no, it's not going to happen. He might get 1 out of 5. He might be able to clear 1 out of 5. The other ones are going to go to the park or go straight to the opposition, and that's a fact. It's a sad fact about football. Unless he's sort of ambidextrous, if you follow what I mean. But in general, no. And you saw the quality of Barisic playing at left back. Goodness sake, the boy's brilliant. Him and Helander were outstanding.
I thought his partner last night played very well. I thought Connor Goldson never done much wrong in the game as well. Was solid. He was solid last night. He's another one that's received a tremendous amount of criticism for Rangers fans. But he stood up well last night and played his part in that good result that we had.
Well, he didn't need to go wandering, did he? He didn't need to go wandering thinking, I need to back him up here. Sometimes that's what happens. Maybe Big Katic goes up. Another day, and against the Hearts, Big Katic wasn't winning that many balls at the start. And I think Goldson was getting drawn over to a defensive role in that area. It's best if he stays away and becomes the centre-half playing in the middle, you know, and the full-back can stay away to his right. That's the way I look at it anyways. I think Goldson has been a rock for Rangers. He has been. There's been a few fluttery moments, admittedly, but then we all have that. But I think he's been great for us.
No, I'd like to see on Sunday. There's a man there sitting at right back who's took a bit of criticism as well. Everybody's saying that he's short of confidence. I'd like to see the crowd get behind Tav on Sunday and see if we can give him a wee G up and get him back to the way he can play.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that. Can you, Oxter?
Yeah, Fox. I mean,
I think, see if we could apply the same logic that we've been saying just over the past couple of days there, and you see that Barisic playing on the left-hand side with people who are left-footed. And if you think about it, you've got Helander, Barisic and Kent on the left-hand side there last night, and what a difference they made when they were playing. So it's all there, so there's a bit of camaraderie out on the left-hand side. I wonder if we could create that again, like we did when we had Candace. He helped Tavernier an awful lot. I think we were starting to see, I think he came on back onto a game last night, but if we could build that wee bit on the right-hand side, I don't know how you could do it. Obviously, leave it to better coaches than I could ever be.
What you need first and foremost, you need a bit of confidence. You need people to understand each other's play. But look, I'm sure James Tavernier, he'll get more criticism in the future, but hopefully that's that part. And they can move on, maybe get a goal, hopefully through open play, and give a boost. Because when that one fell to him last night, 20 yards out, maybe, and he was running on it, I just thought, go on, Tav, he's one of your specials like he's done before. Go for a while. And you could have, if he could have done that, you could have just seen the bird and lifting field, Fox.
I don't know if it is short of confidence that he's got, but that's what most of the support seem to think. And I just think a wee helping hand for the fans would go a long way. We'd have to get him back to normal.
But what is normal, Fox?
He's normal rampaging fullback, mate. We know he's not the greatest of defenders, but he's not the worst either.
No, I know that.
I think the couple of mistakes that he had that were glaring mistakes in a couple of games there, a lot of people who were dying to have a go at Tav got their wish. But since he's been there for 200 grand, mate, he's been an excellent buy for Rangers.
I'm not disputing that, but obviously he'll get my support the same as all you guys when I'm there on Sunday night. But I mean, I don't think he's any different from any other player. You know, I mean, I keep harping back. I mean, in days going by, you know, you just have to get on with it. You know,
I agreed.
He's got to get on with it. So I mean, I'm not going to give him any special praise. If I feel he's entitled to criticism, he's entitled to criticism. But I'll never boo him or shout at the same as everybody else.
No.
But I never boo him. I know you wouldn't either. But to say give him a bit of support, he will get the support, because we know some of the rubbish that I read on Twitter was absolutely disgusting. You know, and they should have, if they're supposed to be Rangers fans, then they should give a good look at themselves. For me, they're no. But I agree with you to a point now. He'll get my support, he'll get my applause, and all times when he's there. But let's not kid ourselves on. If he makes another mistake, then the long knives will boot again. You know, certainly not for me. If I feel he needs criticism, then I think I'll give him it, and rightly so. But some of the comments are over the top. I agree with you there, mate. Definitely over the top.
I mean, there was a point in that game last night when our superstar himself passed the ball back and gave it away to a Porto player. So it happens to all players, mate. They all make mistakes, you know.
Yep.
And Ryan Jack made a mistake, didn't he, last night for the goal? Misplaced the pass.
Was it misplaced, or was it the right pass, only never seen the boy coming in, mate?
Maybe that's only Ryan will know that, wouldn't he?
Aye. I was talking about Morelos' pass.
That was another one. That's another poor pass coming back to me. Yeah, absolutely. Well
anyway,
done,
lads, we saw it right. Obviously, it's Remembrance Sunday. It's hard to believe we're doing it in October because we've not got a home match at the appropriate day to have our I'm going to say celebration, but remembering the people who have gave up their lives so that we can have freedom. And we'll get a tune, but it's quite poignant. We've played this before on the show, I think a couple of years back. It's Jimmy's song, and it's about Jimmy Spears. Jimmy played for the Rangers back in. I've got his details in front of me. He played for the Rangers, born in Maryhill. And come on. He played 43 games for the Rangers, scoring 21 goals, I believe. And also won an FA Cup medal with Bradford. Obviously, his career was cut short, but this song is Jimmy's song, and it's about one of our own, Jimmy Spears.
Down at the drill hole, the boys all wait to sign, each one determined to join the Western Line. They swear their allegiance to country and to king, proud as the football songs they sing. A boy sees his hero, says, hey, that's Jimmy Spears. He should be playing football, he's no need to be here. But Jimmy smiles politely, it's my duty, nothing more. Boys, we've a bigger goal to score. Sing for the boys, sing for them all sent to fight till the last soldier falls. Sing for the boys, row after row, destined to lie where the red poppies grow. Boys land in Flanders, their journey's just begun. Jimmy swapped his football for a bayonet and a gun. Songs the crowds were singing, still ringing in his ears, as he fought as a loyal volunteer. When the army marches homeward, singing songs along their way, Jimmy won't be with them, where he fell is where he'll stay. The Great War is over, it's no 90-minute game. 4 years, 3 months and 13 days. Sing for the boys, sing for them all sent to fight till the last soldier falls. Sing for the boys, row after row, destined to lie where the red poppies grow. Sing for the boys, sing for they all sent to fight till the last soldier falls. Sing for the boys, row after row, destined to lie where the red poppies grow.
Wow. Very touching. Well done, Foxy. Well done indeed. That was brilliant. Very moving.
Never heard that before.
By the way, I heard you on the side drum there. Is that no you drumming away there, Jimmy?
I'm a good side drummer, mate. A BV drummer. I've never heard that before, Fox. That was
absolutely top notch. Well done, Fox. Well done.
And what makes it more poignant is he did play for us, mate.
Yeah. You just, I have to say, even if you know it, you don't think about it too much now, don't you? It's just when you hear that, it makes you think, for goodness gracious,
Mm-hmm.
These young men went away at the peak of their powers, mate. Never come back again.
What's that song called?
Jimmy's song.
Jimmy's song.
If you want, it might be a bit hard for you to remember. I'll write it down for you.
Yeah, you did. I'll give you that. Getting in the net tonight, wasn't it? weapons of mass this and no, dearie me, man.
Can I ask a question of you guys, if you don't mind?
There you go.
There was an incident last night in the game. One of their, shall we say, substitutes, one of the opposition supporters' substitutes, came up and wagged a finger at Morelos. What was that about? Do you know?
Well, just after he scored the goal, mate.
I'm saying that. What do you know?
I don't know if he was a Colombian boy. It maybe knew Alfredo, but I think Alfredo just laughed at him, didn't he?
Aye. And he backed one word at him, probably or something like that, you know. But,
it's funny you said that, Briz, because I mean, it was Graham says to me, my boy Graham says to me this morning before he went to work, you going to watch the game? I said that, and he pointed that out. He says, and I saw it, but it happened. He annoyed the guy, but obviously maybe scored the goal. But well, there you go. That was good.
I think it was for gesturing to the crowd, mate, because they done it in front of their supporters, Alfie, you know. So it might have been something that happened.
Well, anyway, we've been joined by George Logan. Evening, George.
How's doing, boys? All right?
Hi, George.
Hi, George. Here's your thoughts, mate. You been pleased?
Just first of all, that song is absolutely brilliant. I like it. I'll send you a link, Jimmy. A flute band playing. It's absolutely fantastic. And
brilliant, mate. Brilliant.
The words are great, and well, the other night there, guys, you came. I was saying about this game, and I'm not going to lie. I was a bit fearful of the game, Ox, and that's not just because how we performed on Sunday. So if we had still went on a winning streak, or have still been the same, because they're a good team. But our team, Ox, continuously surprises me, and that's the thing. I mean, we've got guys in our team who are standing up to big games and winning us games. Steve Davis, brilliant again. Alfredo, unplayable. Big Hollander at the back. Steven Gerrard saying he arrived last night. I believe that as well. And I said we'd need a big performance for Alan McGregor. I thought that as well. But what a team we've got the New Ox. I keep on saying it, we're no world beaters, but what a performance and what a team game that was last night. Brandon Barker coming in and doing his bit. I thought the whole team were absolutely brilliant, Ox.
Well, I don't think there was any failures last night, George. It was a real team performance. Some shone better than others, but Barisic, Morelos, Davis, Hollander, to name a few, but other people might pick some other players out, but no failures. Great team performance. Tremendous football at times, George.
Aye, that's the thing, Ox. I think we made that team look slightly ordinary. The first 10, 15 minutes, I couldn't see how the game was going to go, and I was a bit huffing and puffing and things like that. But I mean, all the players you've met, you could go to Steven Gerrard say this, you could go right through and name every one of our players last night, because they all played their part. I thought with Alfredo, I mean, Kenny scored the goal in that, Ox, but even off the ball playing that he's just getting better and better and better. And the start of last season, I'm not even fair to say, the start of this season, sorry, I was in the camp. He's let us down a few times, and I was maybe a bit annoyed that we're getting sent off against that a lot and against other teams and things like that. Some of the times I don't think he deserved to be sent off, but a lot of the times he did. But also, I'll keep him forever because he's absolutely fantastic. And for the age of him and the performance we're getting at the young lad, it's absolutely brilliant. I don't know if it's down to Steven Gerrard or they're all just taking this Rangers thing, but they just keep surprising me all the time. I thought they played some great football last night.
JFK.
I can't argue with that again. You know, I mean, the performance surpassed everything that we ever thought we would see. Because I mean, I keep using the word. A lot of people use it in the lobby. We were scared. I wasn't. We were scared. We were apprehensive because we know the record that you said last night. I said 7 years out the last night, but you said that your stats there said that 23 or something, or 25 years they've been in the Champions League. Whatever. So.
Champions League qualifiers.
Champions League qualifiers. So I mean, there weren't any mugs, and we all realised that. But the way we performed, as I said earlier on, we performed like a good European team. But football was absolutely wonderful to watch at times. So we matched them and we beat them. You know, with their big stars, £100 million players that they've got, and that was brilliant to see. So. Regarding Alfredo, only time will tell, you know. I think, and I can agree with what Fox said earlier on. I mean, but you're right as well, Oxy. I mean, that's a climate we live in now. But though we deem a player who plays well much is worth. But we need to keep Alfredo to at least the end of this season to win the championship.
Beyond, I'll tell you.
But I've seen it. Of course, he looks happy. At least today. Sorry, George, you go.
There you go, George. He looks happy, Morelos.
I never said nothing there. It does, Ox. That's the thing. He's got a wee smile on his face. I think he was happy. I think he just had to settle in last season, Ox, and there was a bit of heat, passion, things like that. I like that, but he's really curved it, and it's not took any away from his play. I really think we've got a top striker on our hands here. A top player on our hands. Big Helander as well. Ox, for me, I thought he was absolutely different class last night. We need to get that sorted at the back, but who is the two? Again, you can pick between the squad and things like that, but get somebody who's got to play alongside him. I would play Katic. I like Big Katic, but there's no a guy in that team last night, Ox, who was a failure. And Brandon Barker's came off the bench. I can't remember who came off the bench. He started the last time and got a goal, and then he came off, started last night as well. And to be honest, at the very start of the, I was at an odd day wedding last night, so I had to sit and watch the full game on my phone, and I thought it was the wrong team. Ox, I genuinely did think it was the wrong team. I thought if you've got to play one winger, that'd be fair enough to get us an out ball and things like that, but Steven Gerrard, absolutely brilliant again, Ox. Just the way he talks and the way he conducts himself, I'm really, really buying into this.
Yeah, can I come in that, Ox? Yeah,
of course you can, Bridge.
Big George is absolutely right there. I mean, you just need to look through some of our team. Young Brandon Barker, absolutely fantastic. I mean, really and truly, absolute wonderful performance for him. So pleased for him, so pleased. And the guys that we speak about, Morelos. I mean, is there a better centre forward? You know, and the way he plays his all-round game is just tremendous. I don't know of a better centre forward at the present moment in the whole of Britain. I watch the Premier League and everything, and I don't see MD that's better than him. I would need to see the up against them for pace-wise and things like that. He might not be quite as quick, but my God Almighty, he puts a shift in. He gets everybody. He terrorised. When he got a chance, he terrorised that boy Pepe yesterday. Absolutely terrorised him and ran him into the ground.
He was very complimentary about our team today, Bridge. I don't know if you read that.
I never saw it. What did he say?